Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to The Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Good morning, everyone. I'm LaShonda Johnson with, certified financial educator with the Houston Housewives of Finance official, as well as a certified, I can't talk this morning, Tony. I should let you do the intro. Okay, can we start this over? My name is LaShonda Johnson, certified financial educator, and also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance. And welcome to the Money Factor here on the Sphere Podcast Network. Man.
Okay. I am Tony Sanders, also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance and your certified financial education instructor. LaShonda's a little sleep deprived this morning, but guess what? We're gonna make it through this show because we have a special guest, continuing our series because it is Financial Literacy Month. And, we here celebrated 365 days a year. So it's our honor and our pleasure today to have our guest co-hosts, Miss Erika Jones with Houston Money Week.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here.
Absolutely, man. This is a relationship we've been building for a while, so we haven't seen Erika in quite some time, so we're really excited to have her on the show today to talk about everything that we have going on with Houston Money Week this month, and I know it's busy.
Yes.
So tell them a little bit about yourself.
So, my name is Erika Jones, and I am a public affairs specialist with the Federal Reserve Bank. I've been at the Fed for almost 10 years, but a big job responsibility that I have with the Fed is working with Houston Money Week. So, Houston Money Week is I would say week-long, but we've kind of progressed from that. We really spend the whole month of April talking about free financial literacy. We do educational classes, activities, and events, all free and open to the public for the whole entire month of April.
I love that. Did you hear what she said? She said free, all free. So there's no excuse for you not to find one of the events that's happening all month long for you and your family to take advantage of.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So the resources, and that's what's so great about it. The resources are out there and available to people to take advantage of. You just got to take action. Make up your mind that you're going to take some action this year, right now, today, this month, that you're going to change your life financially. So that's awesome.
Yes, it's awesome. And it's our 10-year anniversary.
Woo, woo! I didn't know that. We got some applause for that.
10 awesome years.
Wow.
We've been providing free financial resources to Houstonians. So we're really excited.
So have you been there the whole 10 years?
So I kind of slid in at year number 2, and I was on the low
whole
scale.
10 years.
But yeah, for the most part.
Wow.
That's awesome. That is so awesome.
And I have to say, she does an awesome job.
She does.
You really do a great job heading up that program. So, we're blessed here in Houston to really have you, because I know you give your heart to this program.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
And it's not an easy task because, you're talking about Houston, 6 or 7 million people that you're trying to provide the resources for.
Yes.
And it's quite a bit. And shout out to all the partners and volunteers because you know what? It takes, a lot of help and a lot of work from everybody to put this on.
It takes a village.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And our village is really big. We have over 140 partners. So
wow.
Really
Another big clap for that.
Absolutely.
Yes. Man, we should have had some balloons today.
I know. Some green ones.
Yeah.
You should have made it rain.
Next time, okay?
Yes.
So what do we have on the show today? What we're talking
Well,
about?
first of all, I want to start off by giving everybody your email address, and let's take a look at Houston Money Week's website.
Awesome.
Because there's a lot of information that's parked into that website, but your contact information, because I know that maybe people want to get more information from you on how to be a partner, how to contribute, how to help expand the city as far as financial literacy is concerned. So how can they reach you?
Absolutely. So if you go to HoustonMoneyWeek.org, that is our website. So it has all the information on what partnership looks like, how to be a new partner. On the front page, you'll actually see a wonderful PSA by Magic Johnson. He was here last year to talk to some of our students, and we really appreciate his support as well. So you will see that at first. You also have some links on there to the calendar, so you can see exactly what we have planned. You can register for events directly. For those that don't, you can just show up and attend. Like I said, everything is free and open to the public, so it's available for you. And we have a lot of contests. We give away scholarships, so we have a lot of information on our website.
It's just an all-around amazing program.
Yeah.
I just love it. Man, that is so good, because a lot of times, when we are speaking to people as the Houston Housewives of Finance, they're always saying that, there's nothing available. And, no, we haven't been around for 10 years. However, the initiative has been around, and it's in Houston. And it's all about you. And if you're ready, you have to be ready to really receive the information, because it is available for you, but you got to take advantage of it. Okay?
Keyword ready.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. You have to be ready.
But you know what? There is no great time to start. You just have to start.
Yep,
Right.
absolutely.
But this month is a great month because it's Financial Literacy Month. However, we can always find an excuse not to deal with our finances, and people
Always.
normally do, because there's always something going on. Oh, it's my mom's birthday. Oh, it's my child's birthday. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's
We
that.
could write a book about
We
the
could.
excuses.
Okay.
Yes. And I know you hear them
We've heard
in
them.
overload.
Yes.
But you guys, no more excuses, okay? So this is Financial Literacy Month, and this is also Houston Money Week. But they've turned it into a Houston Money Month. But I do
Yes.
know, I see you all year too.
Yes.
all year
Talking
round.
about things.
Absolutely.
We surely do.
So let's talk a little bit about the program and what's on the agenda for this month.
Absolutely. So let's talk about some new things, because for some people who are already familiar with Houston Money Week, we've done several things over the past few years that are pretty standard.
Okay.
But we got some new things coming up. So we do some outreach events to help get our name out there. One of the ones that's coming up this weekend is the Art Car Parade.
Oh, wow.
So it is our very first year being a part of the Art Car Parade, and we have a hot pink 1971 VW
wow.
Beetle.
Yes, honey, I've seen it.
That is
yes.
dressed up like a piggy bank. It has a big dime on the top. It's awesome. It'll be the best thing that you see this weekend.
And where is this now?
So the Art Car Parade will be right downtown off of Allen Parkway.
Okay.
And I think there's over 200 cars in it
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be
So
pretty cool.
what time?
this year. So 2 o'clock. So the parade starts at 2 o'clock and it ends at 4. And literally it goes down Allen Parkway, makes a U-turn, and comes back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Man, I
That's
love how we
awesome.
celebrate, learning. This is a great way to celebrate.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't always have to be in a classroom setting. It doesn't always have to be
Ask
stuffy.
us.
Yes.
Ask Housewives
Yeah.
of Finance, because that's our specialty. We're, bringing
Yeah.
we're the new faces for the new age of financial services, and we're all about bringing fun back into finances.
And that sounds like a
And it's
lot
gonna
of
be
that
fun.
sounds like a lot of
It's gonna be
fun.
fun. Ben
Yes.
Franklin will be there. We'll have some money walking around.
Yes.
So it'll be good.
That's awesome. So what else do we
Okay.
have on the agenda this month?
So what else we have? Let's see. So let's talk about contests for a second, because I want to give away some scholarship money, and I need them to participate in order to
Okay.
do this. Right?
Okay, you guys, she said give away. Give
Yes.
away, that means free.
Yes.
Scholarship money. Do you guys have
Yes.
any clue how expensive college is? And
Absolutely.
the cost is rising.
Absolutely.
Tony's our certified college planning consultant, so she can give you a lot of information on
Absolutely.
that, you and your family. But she said free.
Yes.
I like
Scholarships.
free.
We love scholarships.
How do they
Yes.
get
Love
it?
scholarships. So we've had a couple of contests that have ended already, which I'm sad to say. But we do have some winners, so we're really excited about our student essay contest that we do every year. So we have 1 middle school and 3 high school winners for that.
Okay.
As well as we started an adult literacy essay contest.
Yes.
For adult learners. And so we have a couple, I believe 3 winners for that contest as well. But what's still going on and still out there right now is for our college students.
Wow.
So our college scholarship goes through April 30th. So for every event that they attend on a college campus that is related to Houston Money Week, they can go online to our website, click the button to complete their entry form.
Okay.
And that's it. It's really simple. Contact information and what's the one big takeaway they got from the class that they went to.
Wow. Now that's just
that's
too
it.
easy.
And you
So how do
enter-
you select, and how many winners can there be, and how do you select them?
Great question. So there's 10 winners for this
Wow.
contest because we have so many colleges that participate. We make sure that every campus has at least one winner. And it's
Awesome.
$250.
Okay.
And the best part about it is that for as many events that they attend, they can enter each time.
Wow.
So if they go to 5 events on campus,
get 5
You
entries.
get 5 entries.
So you have a chance to win 5 times.
You basically increase your chances.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, can you
Absolutely.
give them the information on that one more time?
Sure thing. So if you go to HoustonMoneyWeek.org and you want to go under the tab that says scholarship information, there is a link right there to click for the college scholarship. And every event that you go to, you click the button, put in your contact information, as well as what is the one big takeaway that you got from attending that class, event, or activity, and push submit. And you're in there. And we will announce the winners May 4th.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So you still have time. I tell you, once this show ends, I'm definitely going to post this on our college cafe so that you all can take advantage of it. That is awesome. That is really, really good.
We like free money.
Yeah, we love free money.
Okay, so we're about that point in the show that we have to talk about our first sponsor, which is Elite Dental Wellness. And so let's talk about how you keep your smile gleaming, okay? So at Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We're committed to the finest possible oral care and the overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. Through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and a friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel that they're part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable. Dr. Patisse and her team work tirelessly to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today with Dr. Ashandra Batiste at Elite Dental Wellness by calling 713-789-8680.
There we go. Yes, love it.
So, speaking of daunting and scary, dealing with your finances can be too.
Yes, very overwhelming.
Yes.
Very overwhelming. But we try to take that overwhelming pressure out of it. Right?
Absolutely.
And so we have so many different classes that you can attend that not only add the fun, but also help you to really step out there, make some choices, make some decisions with some free resources and tools.
I like that she said choices and some
Right.
decisions.
Yes,
Because
so
people
that you
think
can
this is
handle
just
it.
for fun. We
Right.
just talking
Oh,
for
absolutely
fun.
not. Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
This is a party with a purpose.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. And we do this all the time. And so this is something that we've really gotten good at, providing these events and activities for people to enjoy.
I really
Wonderful.
like that.
Wonderful.
Man, that sounds so much like us.
I know. That's why. That's why we. You notice how we all look alike with
Yes.
our gray and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Like minds think alike. And Tony and I had the pleasure of, being a part of Houston Money Week last week. But we're never going to not be a part of Houston Money Week
Right.
because we're about money. So we do this all year long as well, and it just makes for a great relationship that we're all trying to strive to make the city of Houston a great place financially for people to live
Absolutely.
in
Absolutely.
with their personal finances.
Absolutely.
So can you give them a little bit of history about
Sure.
Houston Money Week?
So we started about 10 years ago, and it was a small group, probably about 32 partners or so. It was really a one-day, quick, one-stop shop type event where you could go in and kind of touch on all types of topics, but it was very small.
One day.
It was a one day.
Wow.
It was a one day. And
Okay.
so we've kind of grown leaps and bounds. It's snowballed into this massive initiative where we can't hold it all in 1 week. Last year we did over 200 events.
Wow.
And as you can imagine, 200 events in 7 days, not so good.
Quite a bit of work.
And that's why you have the partners, because
So
you
this
can't
is
do
why,
that.
yes. So this is why we spread it out and give everybody an entire month to have their event, to host it, and to get the word out about what it is that we're doing. Financial Literacy Month is every April, and so we'll show up every April.
Absolutely.
Speaking of getting the word out, Facebook Live only lasts for 15 minutes. I'm so sorry. But the show is not ending. So you have to go subscribe this moment, this second, right now. go and subscribe to The Sphere, and then you can watch the show in its entirety. The fabulous thing about it is that Erika is going to be with us throughout this whole entire show. She's not leaving in 15 minutes. So you want to come back and hear what she has to say, because she's going to share some other things with us, and we have some other articles we want to share with you. So go and like and subscribe. While you're there, share it. We don't know who you know. You heard us say we're trying to get to over 6 million people in Houston. So we're going to be able to do that through you sharing the show. Okay. While you're there, you can also write a review. You can also donate. We provide this show completely to you complimentary, but you can donate one time if you like, or you can become a regular patron that donates on a consistent basis. Either way, we like it, we love it. We'd love for you to do it. So please go do that right this moment, right this second, right now. Okay? And we'll continue. So we do have a couple of things we want to share that we definitely want your feedback on.
Sure. That
we were able to. Have you heard of CEE?
CEE.
Yes. So we're going to take a look at it.
Tell me. Tell me more.
Very interesting. They actually are head up for education for students. So I knew
familiar.
you would have heard
Yes.
of them. Yes.
I am familiar.
And so it is the Council for Economic Education. That's what CEE stands for. And so what they do is they do a survey. And is this the very first article? Okay. So they do a survey of the states every year to try to give us an idea of what's going on at the education level with students. Because our government, that's their plan.
Right.
Is to attack financial illiteracy with kids so they can grow up economically strong, and then we can have this perfect world. But you will see with this survey that is not the case. So glad that people like Houston Housewives of Finance, Houston Money Week, our national campaign for financial literacy.
Absolutely.
Because this is not the be-all to end-all, although they are attacking the issue. So, Tony, you want to start?
So it says the survey of the states, the state of the K through 12 economic and financial education in the U.S. About the survey of the states, every 2 years, the Council of Economic Education, which is CEE, conducts a comprehensive look into the state of K through 12 economic and financial education in the United States, collecting data from all 50 states and the District of Columbia. The biennial survey of states serves as an important benchmark from our progress, revealing both how far we've come and how far we still have to go. I believe we still have a lot farther to go. There has been a notable progress since the first survey was published in 1998, but in the recent years, there has been only the modest improvements. Wow.
So only modest improvements.
Yes.
Modest. And we're going to look at the survey here in just a second where you'll be able to see.
Well, I don't see very much progress at all.
Well, and the reason for that, and you can probably jump in here too, Erika, is because there's not enough initiatives to address financial illiteracy. We know that.
Right.
That's the reason our national campaign for financial literacy exists, which is, this button. We're trying to get to 1 million families by 2020. Will that be the be-all to end-all? No, we will continue, but there has to be an initiative.
Right.
So Houston Money Week is an initiative. Our national campaign for financial literacy through World System Builder is an initiative. Our weekly workshops, this show, everything that we do to promote financial literacy is an initiative, but not enough initiatives exist.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
And so
Absolutely.
So I think one of the things that's important too is that, with the Federal Reserve and the work that we do in economic education, we spend a lot of time training teachers. The new TEKS come out and new standards come out on how they're supposed to teach students about personal finance and about financial literacy. And so they come to us and we have curriculum that we use to help educate them on, here are the best practices on how to teach this material. Talking about money is hard. We all know this. Even for kids, you know, where do they fit in? How does that work for them? They have examples through their parents, but we don't know.
But the parents
what kind
don't
of
know.
example that really is.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. I mean, how are your kids to know if you don't teach
them? If you don't know, correct.
You've got to know they're watching you. Our children are a duplication of us.
Absolutely.
So we know your kids are going to grow up knowing about money.
Well, they definitely know know about Ben Franklin and nothing else. But yeah, so we spend time with the teachers to ensure that they have the tools that they need to help move it further.
And that's also CE. We'll see. We can go back to the article because it talks about initiatives for teachers. They even have a program as well. But again, until our system, our governmental system enforces these things, that's optional.
Right.
Correct.
That's not mandatory.
Right.
So it's up to the teacher to want to do
and
it.
thinking about the teachers don't know either.
I know.
That's why they have to come to people like
So
you.
half of the training is us making sure they're up to speed already, just having an even baseline for what do you know already before we can give you what you should be teaching in the room.
And
as well.
so
Correct.
what have you found to be the baseline with teachers? I'm just
Ooh,
curious.
that's a good question, and I would have to defer that to Susan because she's our economic education coordinator. But one thing I do know for sure is that there is no even playing field.
Wow.
That everybody is in a different position. So helping them to get to that baseline is important.
Because you have to know first before you can teach someone else.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So really, everybody has to be educated. It's just There's an article that I read, and it said it was actually written by a student, and he said there's no excuses anymore for financial illiteracy, or it's not an option to be financial illiterate. This is coming from a child.
Right.
So if that's the way the child sees it, where should we be as adults?
Right.
And going back to this article, there's some findings here. We're going to talk about the findings, but let's click on that. That's our next article, so we can kind of share what the findings found. And they do this every year, Erika. Every year this is done. So we're trying to get a pulse for the improvements. Well, here we go. So every 2 years, the Council for Economic Education conducts a comprehensive look into the state of K through 12 economic and financial education in the United States, collecting data from all 50 states and the District of Columbia. So you just read that a few minutes ago. So let's go down to the actual report, or let's scroll through to the bottom of this. And so here's some little key things right here. 0 since 2016, not one single state added personal finance to their K through 12 standards.
Yeah, that's
0.
a huge problem.
0.
Huge problem.
Not one single since 2016. We're in 2018. That's 2 years. 0. Okay. 22 states require high school students to take a course in economics. Now, mind you, the curriculum around economics does not discuss the things that we're talking about.
No, it's not personal finance.
It does not include personal finance.
That's correct.
17 states require high school students to take a course in personal finance. Only 17 states required, okay?
And that's not even half.
And that's not even
Not
half.
even close.
We're in 50 states,
Wow.
you guys. And so 0, there has been no change since 2014 in the number of states that require standardized testing of economic, can we scroll down just concepts? The number remains at, what's that? 16.
Wow.
So, and we'll scroll back up just a little bit on that article.
Let's just go back to 0. I mean,
0.
since 2016,
0.
not
Yeah.
one state.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's
And we
unbelievable.
wonder why we're in the position that we're in.
Right.
And so if we look at the report from the government, this is the government's plan. This is their plan. They're saying we're going to start with your children, our children, my children, whatever, children, because if we teach them now, then they're going to grow up knowing what to do, and we're going to have this perfect society.
So when they're going to
economically.
start?
Hello. And so it's like you're taking the survey, and the survey says 0. This is a annual survey.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
And so
And when was this put out?
this is 2018's report. They do it every year. This is
Wow.
done every year. And so
So that there you go right there. That's why we have a
we have a
problem.
major problem, and we keep taking it lightly because we think that it's just going to correct itself.
No.
We're raising generations of children who will not know how to deal with money. We're dealing with adults right now today who refuse. Did you hear what I say? Refuse to deal with their finances. Right. And it's not because it's not available. 200 and something events last year during Money Week, and we were a part of that.
Yeah.
Over 200.
Right.
And so do you have a statistic of how many people attended? Is there any account?
Yeah, so about 14,000 attended last year.
And we have 4 to 6 million people in Houston.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Well, we know that number because we have workshops every Tuesday and every Saturday, and the number of people that are, coming out is not even close to the number of people that should be there based on our numbers in this city. And I always say this, I know people can do what they want to do, but LaShonda always says it's not because you can, it's because you won't. Because if you take the time to go to a movie that takes 2 hours, you're going to spend about $30 at the movie, including your tickets and your popcorn. We're offering you something that's going to change your life by coming out to a workshop, getting the education. It takes the same amount of time, but guess what? It don't cost you anything. Don't cost you anything.
Right.
It's mindset.
It's a mindset.
Absolutely. It's
Absolutely.
a mindset. All the time.
Wow.
I think that's the biggest issue is that we have to fight with your mind first. Just to even convince you to come out. Like it really shouldn't take free giveaways or a hot pink car to come get you.
You should
come
want to
out.
be better.
You should want to make a better change for your life. So we combat with the mindset a lot.
Wow.
And for some reason, we're just inclined to gravitate towards entertainment. We love being entertained.
You better know.
But I can tell you what's not funny and what's not a joking matter is when you get to retirement and you don't have enough money.
And you can't do no entertaining.
Exactly. And your children can't go to college without debt. I mean, those things are not laughing matters.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Especially from a person who still has student loans. I'm not laughing at all.
Right.
No,
Absolutely.
it's not funny.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, this portion of the show is being sponsored by The Sphere. Are you starting a business or looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Just love The Sphere.
I know.
Love,
it's
love,
the place
love.
to be. If
There's
you're
so many different shows we have now.
Man, this is the best educational platform for all types of topics that I know. Money, of course, but there's so many others too as well. So definitely go subscribe and follow The Sphere. And if you have a business, get involved. Get your business here. Okay. And so let's go back to that particular article that we left. I wanted to talk a little bit about the information that was contained there. So it says Ohio government is making some smart choices. Okay, low level of financial literacy in Ohio and nationwide, might I add, exacerbated the effects of the Great Recession. Ohio is ranked 4th worst in financial literacy of the 50 states. That's your hometown,
That's
Tony.
my home state.
Yeah, yeah. And it says as the 6th highest proportion of college graduate students, loan debt, and ranks 33rd in average per capita defined contribution retirement funds balance at just $27,000.
Now, what the hell they gonna do with $27,000?
Aren't you glad you left Ohio?
Well, hell, it probably end up too much better here.
I'm sure it's not.
Gosh.
So,
Wow, 27,000.
yes,
Who is living off of that?
you cannot.
You cannot.
You guys, you
Living off of that.
can't.
You
So,
can't.
I mean, let's go now. Let's talk about our workshops. Because
Something happier.
yes, we'll talk about our workshops because workshop number 4 specifically, that's retirement planning,
It's an excellent workshop.
and it talks specifically about retirement cost. The things that you need to anticipate, long-term care, because we seem to think that we're going to retire and life is going to be grand. Well, no, you're aging, so things happen. So you have to come out. These are free too. Free.
Yeah.
Everything we're talking about, you guys, this is ridiculous if you're not participating. The address is 2500 East TC Jester, Suite 345, Houston, Texas 77008. That's Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Saturdays, 10 a.m. There's only one Saturday that we don't offer these workshops, and that's the third Saturday.
But
because
we're
dealing
gonna
with college.
change. But we're gonna change that. Now we're
Oh,
offering.
we have changed it.
We're
It's every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
So there's
That's
no
awesome.
excuse.
No
Yeah,
excuse. Yeah, we have 5 workshops, you guys, all ranging from increasing cash flow to debt management to proper protection to asset accumulation,
Building a
to
strong
building
financial.
yes. I mean, goodness.
Yeah.
So there really is no excuse. Again, not because you can't, you won't. And so when will you? Okay, like you said, does it have to take pink cars with dimes on top of them and parades? And we got to give giveaways, things to get you interested in your own personal finances.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be.
No,
It shouldn't be at all.
it's completely unacceptable. And to not to mention, our services are free. You know, we give personal financial strategies, and you know, coming from a perspective of Houston Money Week, you know how important a strategy is. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Sure. So a lot of our classes do focus on having a strategy. You need to have a plan and how you can move forward. We don't expect you to walk into the room and have it all together, because you wouldn't necessarily come if you did. So the idea is that you're coming to get these tools and resources and deal with these financial education specialists, people who are already doing and mastering their field, to help you to get to that next level. So even if you feel like, oh, I'm good with budgeting, I've mastered a monthly budget, you know, let's talk about the next step. What does investing look like? You know, what does retirement look like for you? You know, say you feel comfortable, you've already bought your home, you maybe have rental properties, you feel like, oh, I'm good with the home ownership piece, you know, that's not your thing. But what's the next level for you? What does the next level look like? So there's classes for everybody.
Absolutely.
If you have a small business or a side hustle, you want to grow to your small business, like whatever that looks like. Even for young entrepreneurs, getting ready for Lemonade Day, we have classes for that as well.
Wow.
You know, get the tools and the resources that you need to better yourself and your family.
And those things are free, right?
Absolutely. Free all day.
You know what she just said, though? She said to better yourself and your family. That's the key word. I know that we want better. I know that we want to do better, but you've got to make up your mind. And we always give excuse after excuse after excuse.
Absolutely.
Procrastinators, we are. We are the number one when it comes to procrastinating, saying that we're going to do something and we never do it. And then you're wanting a different result, and you're not getting the results because you haven't made that decision yet to really change your life. And that's the most important. I just can't. Free. It's free. Just go out. Take the time and go out. It's free. It costs you nothing.
Nothing but time.
But guess what? But it has all the rewards and the
That's it.
benefits.
Exactly.
Oh my
Absolutely.
goodness.
I mean, you cannot put a price tag on this information because what it would cost you not to get it and act on it, I mean, it could be fatal, you know, financially fatal. And so people don't, you know, again, I just think we're in la-la land. That's, you know, we think nothing's going to happen to us.
Until it
Social
does.
Security is
Until it
going to
does.
take care of
Yeah.
us. It normally takes a major event for people to wake up.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, let your car
Yeah.
break down on the side of the road today. And
Don't
there you are.
Don't have the money to
You
get
don't
it
have
fixed.
it.
Your credit cards are maxed out.
That's
How
it.
am I going to get over this hump?
And then that financial crisis spills over into other areas. So your bills don't get paid because you needed to get the car fixed, but you don't pay your bills. You don't have lights.
Wow.
Like all of these things snowball just from that one instance where you weren't prepared. And it's
Preparation.
really about preparation.
It's all about preparation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you just, I mean, when are you going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired? Like you said, Tony, doing the same thing, getting
Over
the
and
same
over.
result.
And we know what that is. That's called insanity.
That's just foolishness.
She said She said it.
Either way.
Yeah.
It's
Either way.
foolishness.
It is.
It's foolishness,
Yeah.
especially when all these resources are available. That's the one thing we cannot say is you don't have the resources.
Now, and that's a
You
good,
have
that's a
the
good point, because you know what,
resources.
before Houston Money Week, before the Houston Housewives of Finance, I'm pretty sure the resources were out there, and maybe they weren't available to you. However, the resources are definitely available now, so we cannot use that excuse. When I
Absolutely.
think about my life, Erica, I think about, wow, 20 years ago, I had no idea where to go, where to turn. Nobody came to me and said, Tony, this is what you need to be doing. And so I'm like, wow, if all of this was available to me
Oh my
then,
gosh.
Oh, yeah.
oh my goodness.
I'm right there with you.
Yes.
No.
Can you imagine? I don't
No,
know if we'd
people
be
told
sitting
you-
here having
No.
this conversation.
Probably not.
No, I know I would be on a beach somewhere.
Yes, yes.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, because again, you know, you grow up learning to save. People
Right.
telling you to save, but there's a correct way to save,
Right.
and you have to save for. I like that you said there's different things that events that happen. You have to have pots of money for different things.
Right. And you
And
know what,
so-
LaShonda, if I can say, I don't think I grew up, nobody told me to save money.
Really?
No, my mother was a big shopper, and she loved to shop. She grew up, she didn't have when she was growing up. So for her, that was her comfort. And, she wanted to go out and get things. And I know a lot of people do that. I've never had it before, and I want to get it. And if you can afford to do those things, fine. But make sure that it's in your budget.
Right.
Don't blow your budget. We plan for everything else. We plan for lunch. We plan for dinner. We plan for the weekend. But we're not planning for our futures financially.
Absolutely.
So I don't remember of a time
Wow.
anybody told me to save money.
Well, I did. I was always told, you need to save some money. But I was like, even from a little girl, like I said, with my brother and I, we used to scrapbook and save quarters in the scrapbook. And we saved for the ice cream truck.
Right.
Because we got tired of waiting for my grandmother to go through her hanky and purse and all the way down. I mean,
I
she
love
was
when
to
she
go
tells that
through
story.
all this stuff. And the stuff with the ice cream
the truck is
would
gone.
pass. I'm like,
He's
golly. Just give me the money. I'm going to go put it in my scrapbook. And when it comes next time, I'm going to get my own stuff. It's just.
Prepared.
But yes. Yes, and so you knew you need to save for a car, your first car.
Right.
I did because my parents didn't buy my first car.
Right.
Some kids are lucky enough their parents bought it for them, but I had to save for mine, the down payment. And so there's a lot of things we have to save for, but we don't know how to save properly.
Right.
Because we know that because thousands of people are dumping their money into banks and saving accounts.
Right.
For long-term gain with
And that's
no
not it.
interest.
And no
That
interest.
is not
Not
the
it.
lick, you guys.
Wow.
Not.
Not the
We
lid,
talk
huh?
about it every
No,
single
it's not the
day.
lick. It's not.
Love it.
Wow.
She took me back.
Yes, that's not the lick.
So you be aging yourself when you be saying stuff like
I
that,
know.
I
right?
had to look twice like,
Yeah.
okay, girl.
Yeah. Hey.
She's
the
serious
gold-
about that. She went all the way
all
back.
the way back.
Okay.
That's not the lick.
Serious.
If you don't understand that, I can explain later. You can reach out to me at LaShonda J at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com, and I can explain to you about the lick. Okay.
Explain it, girl. And if you can't get LaShonda, you can contact me, Tony S. at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com. You can also reach us on all of our social media platforms, including Instagrams, Twitter. We're also on Meetup and LinkedIn. We're everywhere. Just Google us.
Yes.
Of course, we're on Facebook as the Houston Housewives of Finance Official. If it doesn't say official,
It's not us.
Guess what? You can also reach us at 1-844-700-4463.
4463.
And then LaShonda's favorite is?
You can text us.
Yes.
Just text ASK, ASKHHOF, all one word, to 31996. We're making it so easy for you to reach out to us. You can even now schedule your own appointment with us through our website.
Absolutely.
You can go to www.hhofinance.com. On the homepage, scroll down to appointments, and you can go ahead and schedule your appointment right there. If you're watching us, you can see it. You can schedule your annual review, or you can schedule your personal financial strategy session, all for free right there on the website.
And
Love
can
it.
I just say I like your new website? It's
Oh,
really
thank
nice.
you.
It looks really nice. Nice
Thank
and
you.
clean, easy
Yes.
to see.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. We
so
try.
you should have no problems clicking any buttons because they're
No.
all so beautiful.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you
you. Thank
very
you so
much.
much.
That means a
Yes.
lot coming from you. Yes.
Absolutely.
We put our heart into making sure that we make things easy for you. So we have so many ways for you to reach out to us.
Absolutely. So this portion of the show is being sponsored by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowered movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of people as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com. Use the coupon code DOPE exclamation point for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizings are selling out fast. And we know we love some KG with this Unleash Your Dopeness.
Yes.
And your finances is dope too. So
Absolutely.
get it
Yes.
together.
Your correct having your finances in order is dope.
Hello.
Yes.
Budget is the new black.
Love it. Hashtag that.
Yes.
Please hashtag that.
Budget is the new
new
black.
black.
I'm using that today.
sure
Okay.
can.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's free. That's free.
Ah.
Wow. And I wanted to say too, speaking of dopeness, because like I said, Tony and I have had a chance to really get involved with what Erika does. She's sitting here, she's just all, I think she's very like low key, but when you see her in action,
what
over at the Houston Money Week, baby, she's getting stuff done. I mean, she is coordinating. It's like meetings, or she's like on point. Okay, so we have a excellent representation for us here in Houston. And I know that they do Money Weeks all over the U.S.
Yes, it's a nationwide campaign. So we are considered a sister campaign. It's actually under Money Smart Week, which started in Chicago. But we brought it down to Houston because we feel like Houstonians needed to have those in Houston as well. And that kind of was birthed from that moment. But we're a sister campaign, so we have our own logo and our own website. But our vision and our mission is still the same. Free financial education for all Houstonians.
I love it. And then you know what? You all have some of the greatest tools that are available also.
Yeah.
Man, those budget books, people love those budget books.
Absolutely. And we've kind of increased our curriculum of availability so that you have choices. So Building Wealth and Money Smart with the FDIC, we use both of those curriculums. We have some for kids as well, Kids Guide to Money. We also have something for college students or high school going into college, Navigate. Navigate College and Careers is what it's called. So it focuses on both college and career options for students. So we try to give as much as we can to have options for everyone so no one gets left behind.
I love that
Everybody has
option.
information.
All ages, categories are being taken care of. Same here with the Houston Housewives of Finance official, because we have Millennials in Money, we have Secure Seniors, which in a hot few weeks we're going to be launching a podcast for seniors in money.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Oh my
Secure
God, they
Seniors.
are so
And it
cute.
is going to be a fabulous podcast.
That's awesome.
Yes.
It's going to be filled with social things, money things, just keeping seniors in the know. you know,
Absolutely.
because they cannot be forgotten. Like I said.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, millennials.
My
you know,
grandmother's on Facebook watching right now. I'm sure.
Oh, yay.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's definitely going to have to tune in
she's
to
gonna have
Secure
definitely-
Seniors.
She's going to love it.
Oh,
I'm telling
my
you, it's going to be
goodness.
entertaining and educational all at the same time.
That's
Absolutely.
Yes, it's going to be incredible. So let's go back to one of the articles. There's a lot of things we're kind of going to scroll through here. Let's go past Ohio. I'm sorry, Tony. Okay, this is it. Financial ignorance is not an option.
Wow.
Okay, that's a senior student wrote this information. Okay, and it says personal finance and economic education results in a better understanding of the U.S. and world economy. So, Tony, you want to read a little bit about what he said?
Sure. He's saying that, hey, he's a senior at the Lexington High School and the 2016 winner of the National Economics Challenge. If the goal of high school is to prepare students for life after graduation, then most schools in our country are not meeting that standard. While our school system prepares the students with the academic skills needed to succeed, there is one glaring flaw. Most students graduate next to no knowledge on managing finances.
Wow.
That's incredible. And that's so true. Money management skills are more important than ever to navigate the economic realities of the modern marketplace. Yet, most states will still do not require high school students to offer personal finance classes. In lieu of high school personal finance classes, most teens either learn from their mistakes or look towards their parents for personal finance lessons. Unfortunately, not all parents are well equipped to serve as financial models for their children. I totally agree.
This is coming from a perspective of a high school senior.
Absolutely.
Right? So, I mean, I see why he won, because he spoke the truth.
He
here.
spoke the truth.
And coming from him, a person's parked right in that situation.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's unfortunate, but it is so true. And that's why we have the workshops for the parents, so they can come out. Because if you're educated as a parent, you're empowered, then now you can go and educate your children and your whole entire family. You know, I truly believe, I always tell my clients, look, you know what? A family that prays together, they stay together. A family that attends these workshops and attends these events together,
come up together
you can come up
financially.
together financially.
Yeah. You see what the child said? He said, we graduate with little or no. Most often,
And we know it's none.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's none.
And they have to say, you have to learn from your mistakes.
Right.
You don't have to. Your kid does not have to say, well, I learned from that mistake. As a parent, I feel as parents, we have an obligation to make sure our students, our kids, our children are getting what they need, not just with the latest fashion.
Right.
But also education on the personal side and also the collegiate side. Both sides. We have a responsibility to do that. But how are they going to get it if you don't get it?
Right.
You have to get it.
You know, one thing that he did say too, he says, at a costly mistake, it costs you money to make those.
Yeah.
It costs. So when you're making these mistakes, those mistakes cost money.
Right.
Who wants to keep
No
making
mistakes. That's what my mom used to tell me. Paid sense is the best sense.
You better know it.
She used
There
to
you
tell
go.
me that all the time. She said, okay, if you don't listen, you will learn. And when you pay money for your mistakes, you will learn.
Oh,
But
yeah.
guess what?
Because
Some people are still paying.
They're still paying
They're
and they still don't
paying.
get it.
They still don't get
But
it.
again, not because you can't,
Right.
you won't. So will you? Okay, we're like the pastor call.
The,
Will you?
right. The
You
choice
know,
is yours.
will you? You know, come
Today.
on down.
All
Will
are
you
welcome.
Today,
All are welcome.
the doors of the church are open.
All are welcome.
Yes.
But you guys who gotta want it, you know, even when they make that call, people who get up and go are the
Right.
people who want it.
They made a
Right.
choice.
wanna
They made a
change their
decision.
life.
Absolutely.
And so, unfortunate, like this guy said, this child guy, he's just a kid. He's a high school senior. He said financial illiterate. Well, let's go back to it. What did he say? I want to make sure I quote this right. You know, he said that, let's scroll up to the top at the beginning of the article. At the beginning of the article, the title, Financial Ignorance is Not an Option. So, hey, and we're going to look on the left side of the page, so we'll scroll down some more. You want to share those tips there, Erika?
Sure. So, personal finance and economic education results in a better understanding of the U.S. and world economy, greater propensity to save for retirement, reduced amount of personal debt, increased likelihood of having an emergency savings, and less likelihood of using high-cost methods of borrowing.
Wow. I bet
Let's
she
talk
would
about
have.
that.
He would have won your little.
You would have won that. You say contact radio.
He would have won the contest.
Yes.
We'll give it all to him.
Oh my
Every guy,
goodness!
he needs it.
He hit every point.
Yes,
Yes.
he did.
Oh
Yes,
my
he did. He covered
goodness.
the whole list. It was pretty
Yes. I need to reach out to him. We need
Really?
him with Millennials and Money.
Oh my
There you go.
goodness!
Absolutely.
Well,
So
one of
let's-
the things that Houston Money Week is doing this year is with our quadrant events, they're all family friendly. So in each one that you can attend, you have something for the whole family. You don't have to worry about getting a babysitter or anything like
love
that.
it.
Because there's
Wonderful.
budget classes for children. There's something for college and young adults, young professionals, as well as adults and senior adults. So there's something for everyone. So there's no excuse. There's no reason why you can't go. Bring the whole family to come to these events.
Yes, and there's the calendar. So if you're watching us, there's
Absolutely.
the calendar of events on Houston Money Week's website.
And it's way longer than that. So we cover, like I said before, the entire month. And so we go all the way from April 1 to April 30th. A couple of our quadrant events are actually coming up. So we have one called Why Financial Literacy on the 14th, Friday, and that's for veterans, and it's at the Veterans Hospital. So we have it inside the Veterans Medical Center because we know we meet them where they are. So we know that a lot of
Absolutely.
veterans are
Yes.
there
Oh my
throughout the
gosh.
day.
So you
Yes.
guys, if you're watching us, it's right there for you. We've showed
Absolutely.
you.
So from I believe 9 to 12 or 9 to 1, you'll be able to stay there. They have vendor booths. They do mini sessions where they do small presentations about certain financial topics, but it is there available for veterans, the staff, anybody that comes to the hospital
I
on
think
Friday
that's
the
genius.
14th.
That's
So it's pretty
wonderful.
good.
That's really good.
Wonderful.
Because
Absolutely.
I mean, we have a couple little pockets of people who I feel like are being lost in our society, and veterans
Veterans
are
is
one
one
of
of
them.
them.
Seniors is another.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, those are, seniors and kids are near to me because kids, they can't help themselves, and seniors have paid their dues, and I think we need to really focus on helping them.
Absolutely.
And so this is wonderful. You guys go to the website. You have to go to HoustonMoneyWeek.com, right?
.org.
.org.
HoustonMoneyWeek.org. Go visit there. Just click on the calendar. I mean, it literally, if you want to accelerate your education and learning, there's something for you every day.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then you come on the back end, and at night come to our workshops. Man, your picture's going to be different next year financially. There's something for you to do every
Yeah.
single day there.
Not next year,
Wow.
next month. I'm telling you, if you
Yes.
attend, your life will be changed.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is an
Immediately.
acceleration. It will change your mindset, and that's really what you're working on. We're all
Absolutely.
working on through these events, through the podcast, through everything that we do. We're trying to get you to change your mind about the way you behave with money.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I know personally that I'm working on is having an accountability partner. So it's not that I don't know what to do, and it's not that I don't make the steps to do it. But I shared a story.
You won't. See?
So I shared a story with some people on my blog about how February is a hard month for me financially because the budget is normally, I avoid it. It is the 6-letter word, I avoid it. Because I don't want to worry about, what's going on with it. What are the results from the holiday? What are the results from January? So the first of the year is always tough for me. So I don't ever really look at my budget in February. I just leave the laptop alone. Like I walk away.
So when do you go back to it?
March.
Okay.
And then in March, it's like, no, why did you do that? Every year.
I was about to say, so, Erika, is that a good decision?
It is not, and I know this, which is why having
first
somebody
step,
to
admitting you have a problem. Good job. And we got a hand clap on that.
Thank you.
We all have to do that.
Yeah, we all have to do that.
identify our weaknesses so we can fix them.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, don't focus on your weakness, focus on your strengths."
No.
When it comes to money, you do have to focus on your weaknesses, and they have to be transformed into
But
strengths.
I like what you said too, having someone that's accountable, that your accountability partner, because I know LaShonda and I, we'll kind of, hey, do you really need that? Is that in the budget?
Right.
You have to have someone not to just get on you all the time, but say, you know what, I remember that goal we set. Let's make sure we stay on track so that we can achieve it.
Right.
Don't skip over February.
I know,
pick somebody that's good at it.
28
Let me just say this: if y'all need an accountability partner, Tony is the person. Man, she keeps. I mean, first of all, she's our COO for HHOF Inc. And even our attorney was like, no, she needs to be the one to handle the money.
There you go.
And you have to have somebody that's good at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when you get a partner, don't pick a partner who's like you.
Right.
Pick a person they have to be better than you.
Yes.
Yes.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Don't pick somebody who's going to be like, girl.
Because they're going to agree with you.
all right.
It's okay. Yeah.
No, you see what Tony said? Don't you?
Right.
Yeah.
Just start giving you that face.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Because that's what people are looking for. They're looking for someone to say it's okay, and girl, you could do it. It's not going to hurt your budget. No, it is.
It
but
will.
that's already what's happening in your mind. You already have that conversation of saying, "Girl, it's okay." That one little.
And then someone else comes along and says, "Okay, too," and then you're like, "Yes, okay."
Exactly.
Subconsciously, that's what we want. We want co-signers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But in our heart, we know we don't need this
We don't need any
co-signer.
more
So
co-signers.
follow your heart,
Right.
and not your self-conscious. Call Tony Sanders.
I like it. A commercial.
But
just
you know what?
Yes.
They have to be ready for turning Tony Sanders, because most of my clients, I am aggressive, but I'm not abrasive. But I'm definitely going to get you to your goals. I think the Houston Housewives of Finance, that's what we want to do. We want to make sure you reach your goals. So many people are already pacifying you and putting a Band-Aid over everything. And I'm going to open up that Band-Aid and I'm going to expose to you where it really hurts so that it can help you. Because eventually
heal.
You can there you go. Girl, you better go,
Yes.
girl. So it can heal. It needs air, so it can
gotta
heal.
heal.
You gotta
You
heal.
gotta financially heal. Okay. And like Tony said, of course, that's one of the things that a personal financial strategy will do. It exposes the areas that you need to heal financially.
Right.
Okay. And so, and most, you think about things. If you actually cut yourself and have a wound, I don't know anybody that just wants to sit there and pet the wound. But our weaknesses financially, we keep petting it. Why are we doing that?
Right.
Why are you're not even putting a Band-Aid on it. You just sitting there like, I like this. I'm going to carry this wound with me forever. Ridiculous foolishness. Stop it.
And when you do that, when you say, I'm good, you're hurting, but you say, I'm good.
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
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 And if you have a true friend or accountability partner, they will say, I'm not convinced. No, you're not. I'm looking at what
Exactly.
you're doing.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when you have people close to you, they tell you the truth. And we're telling you the truth.
Yeah, how it reminds me of, how when you go out with your friends and a real friend will say, girl, that don't look right. Because how you say, do I look fat in this? They say, no, you look cute.
Stop
and
lying,
I look fat.
y'all. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Tell people the truth when it comes to their finances.
Tell people the truth.
Real girlfriends will tell you.
So true.
Isn't it true?
Girlfriends will
That is so
tell
true.
you.
A real girlfriend be like,
No.
no,
You
that's
going with
not
me?
flattering.
Yeah, hello, you
I
going
can't
with
go.
me?
If you wearing that, I'm not going. That's not flattering.
Yes.
Being in financial ruins is not flattering.
Right.
Okay. So we're going. We're here combined to be able to help you.
Absolutely.
Reach out to us. Again, our phone number is 1-844-700-4463. You can go to hhoffinance.com and schedule your own appointment. If you don't want to talk to us, you can just schedule it. Okay. If you want to be aggressive, just go schedule it. Like right now, this second. Okay. And you can text. You can go ahead and text Ask HHOF, all one word, to 31996. If you go to the homepage of our website, you can see it right at the top. It's a blue banner right at the top. April is Financial Literacy Month. Text Ask HHOF to 31996 to get educated. Right now.
Absolutely.
Not later today. Take action today.
Right now.
Yes.
Right
How
now.
can I reach you, Tony?
Oh, okay. So you want to reach Tony Sanders? You sure? You ready? I don't know. Tony S at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com. You can also reach us at 1-844. No, it's not. It's one.
It is
1-844-700-4463.
Yes.
You know what? Just get in contact with us. You can Google us. You can message us, DM, hit us however you want to. Just as long as you get in contact with us. It's very important that you make a decision, take some action to take care of you and your family financially. Looking for accountability coach? Absolutely. Houston Housewives of Finance. We're here to support you. Absolutely.
And how do they reach you?
So you can always go to HoustonMoneyWeek.org to reach us, as well as email askbenhoustonmoneyweek@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Okay. You guys, this has been an incredible show.
Absolutely.
What will be more incredible is if you go do something, okay? You gotta move. Get moving, okay? Take action. Make a decision. There's so many hashtags. Black is the new budget. Budget is the new black.
There you go.
Whatever.
Budget is the new black.
Come up with your own. That's a success, okay?
Yes.
But make it your own and do something today, okay? It's been a pleasure. We will see you next week, same time, same place, right here on The Money Factor. That will be actually our 100th episode.
Oh,
Yes.
congratulations.
Yes.
So can we get the hand
awesome.
claps on that
Yay.
one? Absolutely. So we'll see you next week, you guys. Please share this show. This is a great one. And do go to Houston Money Week and figure out which events. You heard me say plural. You need to go to multiple of them because your mind needs to be fixed.
Yes,
all
check
right?
check the calendar. I'll
Yes.
be with Houston Money Week on the 28th, which is on a Saturday. So no excuse for you not to come out.
Absolutely. We'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.